Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League to Premier League here with Bath City. You join us for the Virtue Trophy against Walsall, a second, I suppose it's a league game in the Virtue Trophy, winning our first game there on penalty, same as West Ham. So currently at the moment we sit top, well joint top with West Ham. Another opportunity to use a lot of youth players. So before I get them, I'm going to get the under 21, the under 18 squad, and then I'm going to pick rotated squad, a full rotation, and see who they decide to bring in. Wiles Richards in goal, that's fine. Alan Jones at right back. Potentially not. I'm going to give to St. Louis a chance playing right back. Baldwin gets a game for us. Brown at the moment is a bit of a first team starter. I'm tempted to play Byron because Byron's been moaning he wants game time. Keto Diarra at left back's fine by me. Russ Sweeten in midfield. Jordan Albert's getting a chance. Jenkins Davies. We'll take out Aaron Jones here. And we'll go for George Yu. And swap him for Keto. And I don't agree with Afoki up top. I'm tempted by Parsley. I will scroll down. Loads of youth players are going to be in here. I expect a lot of them to be tired, but some of them, for example, like Seeley here, he is fit enough to play, and look at some of those stats. He could be in contention for a game here. So I'm going to drag him up to the bench instead of Charlie Binns. Any other youth players here? Cornick, he's meant to be a good right back. So that's right winger. Could improve a lot, like it says. Tressel Mabika's still here. He was with us in season 1. Still here now. Not really going to improve, I don't think. Ian McPherson was someone who looked dangerous with his 16 finishing. He can get a chance on the bench, I think, instead of Brown. And I think my squad's all right from there. I'm tempted to start Dior. I really want him to get some fitness back. He's only recommended for a maximum 45 minutes, so I'll leave him on the bench. But this is my team today. A very weak side, but we all know I'm not too fussed about the cups because I really want to focus on not getting relegated from the leagues. Obviously, the FA Cup's a different story. That's a real money bringer. So I will be very interested in the FA Cup, but all the other cups I'm not overly fussed about. We got a reasonably good result in the first game. The win on penalties, I suppose, getting us to 2 points. Joint with West Ham's under 21s at the top of this league table, as such, if that's what you want to call it. If we can go through, I'm not going to complain. But like I said, really, the focus is going to be on the league. It's a good chance for some players to get some minutes. I completely forgot about Jenkins Davies in that cam spot, considering he's probably my main attacking mid within my squad at the moment. So I need to keep an eye on him. It may be worth only giving him 45 minutes and chopping him off the team. Parsley up top as well. He's a youngster, but he is switching in and out the main team with Paco Avoki. So a couple of main team players I need to keep an eye on. So far, Walsall absolutely dominating the game. Almost half an hour in, us, Bath City, haven't even had a chance yet. And here's a first highlight on the half-hour mark for Walsall. It's a corner, cleared by Byron. Picked up long shot and tapped in by Aaron Presley. I'm sure that assist wasn't meant, but right place, right time just to tap the ball in. But it's been called as an offside. So we start again here with the Bath City keeper. Gives the ball away straight to the opposition. And that's a foul by Keto Diarra. A free kick here for Walsall. Whips it in. Great shot. Good save. Excuse me. Good save by Harvey Wiles Richards there to put the ball around the post. Walsall really dominating this first half against a weakened Bath City side. A good bit of rotation used by me in this game. A couple of players I need to be wary of. A couple of players who I don't need to be. For example, George Hughes looking knackered already at left back. But he's nowhere near the first team lately. So I don't mind allowing him the full 90. But coming up to that half-time whistle, we had a few players getting quite tired. I said fight the teams to relax and play with a bit of freedom. See what they can do. As Luke Russ goes long towards Parsley. He's never going to get on the end of that ball. And it's Walsall now with a ball into the box. Headed clear by Byron. But that's picked up by Barrett. Barrett down the line to Ryan. Georgiou manages to win that ball back. Plays it on towards Parsley. Parsley picks up in his own half. Back to Jordan Alves. All the way back to Baldwin. Out to St. Louis. Down the line, Jenkins Davies picks up. Is he going to shoot now? He is. And he's going to finish. For a trophy that we're not really trying to do much in. We're not doing too badly. And that ball forward by St. Louis looked like a bit of a dodgy one. I wasn't sure where it was going. But right place, right time. Jenkins Davies with a great touch inside the defender. And all he's left to do is smash it into the back of the net. A smash and grab by Bath City to put themselves 1-0 up. We've had limited everything this game, but somehow find ourselves in the lead. But Louis Sweeten gives away the ball poorly in midfield. But Georgiou steps in, but it's one straight back there. And it's down the line to Ryan. Back to Barrett now. Barrett across to Warrington. Down the line to Ryan again. Bath City sitting deep, trying to soak up the pressure. And God knows what's just happened there. But it looks like another goal ruled out for offside. And we are finding ourselves really lucky to be in the lead here. And it's time for a couple of substitutions. The first one being Jenkins Davies needs to come off. And Mitchy Boy Beardmore can come on. Russ looking tired. And you'll see we haven't really got any defensive midfielders on the bench. But that doesn't matter because Seeley's going to come on. Georgiou will step up into DM. And Seeley will go into centre-back. Saying that, Georgiou looks like he needs to come off as well. Keta Diawa, Peak. Or Diot. Diot's going to come on. I could really do with another defensive midfielder. We're going to have to take Georgiou off. At the moment, I slotted Batten in. But what Max can do is put Beardmore back there. And swap Batten for St. Louis. And Batten doesn't look up for this game at all, does he? Anxious. But he's going to have to play regardless. So there's 4 substitutions made immediately by Bath. 2 of those being to our back 4, which is a very dangerous thing to do, I'm aware. But needs must. And off the post there by Walsall, it falls back, long shot over the bar. The assistant referee went up anyway with Presley being offside. Half an hour left in this game to go. We're scraping the win as it stands. I don't expect this to last the remainder of the game. Walsall deserve something really for their domination. Let's see if they can get anything from it. Coming into the last 20 minutes. And Parsley does need to come off. And the youth player, McPherson's going to come on. With his 16 finishing. Everything else is absolutely rubbish. But he is a bit of a fox in the box. Step in by Baldwin there to win the ball back. Over the top by Sweeten. Looking for McPherson. Nowhere near it. So Walsall play out down the wing to Ryan there. Ryan back to Williams. Playing it round now. Waiting for a gap to open up. Is that the gap there to Rog? Or Rag, sorry. And Seeley off the bench, giving away a silly penalty. The Walsall player had his back to goal. Didn't really look like any danger. And he's just tripped him and pushed him over just for the sake of it. Can Wiles Richards be the hero? He was in the first game in this group stage. And he is in this second game. Bath City managing to keep their clean sheet intact with a big penalty save there by Wiles Richards. Coming up to the final 10 minutes now. Can we hold on despite all this pressure from Walsall? And they're coming forward again. Ryan tries to take on Byron. It doesn't work. Byron wins it back to Seeley. Seeley over to Wiles Richards now. Out wide. Batten finds himself at right back. Hours into Beardmore. To Sweeten. Gives the ball away. Ryan now over the top towards Barrington. Ball in. And what was Byron doing at the back post there? He's allowed the ball to go through to Ryan. And that is really poor defending. And you can see here, Barrington pushed wide. Batten should have closed him down, and the ball comes in, and look at Byron. It's there. It's there. And he just watches it down. Ryan with the touch and the finish. And despite their best efforts and clinging on to a clean sheet, 2 goals disallowed for offside and a penalty save, we still ended up conceding. And it looks like potentially for the second game in a row we could be looking at penalties. Unless Walsall can make something off this chance here. Ryan with a long ball to Barrington. And that header's just wide. 4 minutes of stoppage time here. Seeley on the ball to Byron. Byron down the line to Diop. Diop straight inside to St. Louis. St. Louis a chance to spread his legs. And he spreads it out wide to Alves. Now Alves whips it in. Cleared temporarily, but only as far as Diop now. Diop has to go back to Seeley. Seeley tries to play it long. But in hand has given it away, and it's Ryan now. He's got all the space all the time. Seeley comes across well and puts the ball out for a throw in. We are into the 4 minutes of stoppage time now. 3 minutes to play. A long throw. Cleared temporarily by Bath, but back in. And there we are in the dying minutes. Bath City finally being broken down. And it's just a long throw in, temporarily cleared. It falls to Ryan towards the back post. And I think that's Batten not following his man, not challenging his man. And he's been caught out. And the team will be disappointed with themselves there. To hold on for so long, whilst Richards to save a penalty, to go on and lose in stoppage time, is heartbreaking, really. But we can't expect much more than that. With a fully rotated side, we got lucky the first game probably to draw it and then go ahead and win on penalties. But our luck runs out there in game 2. I'm not sure. I think you only play each team once. So next game should probably be against West Ham's under 21s, which would be an interesting game for my team. Back focused on the league in the next game against Gillingham, who are up in 4th. 10 games played, 5 wins, 4 draws, 1 loss for them. We're down in 13th, 4-2-4, minus 2 goal difference. I'm expecting a loss, but it could be a big game to help us in this season. If you did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like, please do subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.